Gentlemen, start your engines. We are off and racing 100 laps the distance. Terry Seneca of the 37 car going to the outside. So is Needles. Needles slid up though. Steve Needles, the top qualifier, behind David Carter. David Carter and Steve Needles in a side-by-side race. We got problems on the backstretch. The 40 car of Mike Liberta getting turned around. Coming to green off of turn number 4, Gary Lipke brings him in fair right there on the rear bumper. Already Terry Seneca in the 37 car trying the outside of Rich Rohr for the 4th spot. Seneca going to the outside of Rohr for 4th. Terry Seneca in the 37 trying to make a move. Off the track, Rohr again looking to the inside. The battle for that 3rd spot continues. Rohr sideways, coming out of 4, will lose it. Rohr has spun coming out of turn number 4. John Long in the number 32 car gets into the outside retaining wall. We've got a caution. 15 laps in, 85 to go. We go back to green in turn number 4. Sean Strobel struggling with the handle of that number 1 car. Same can be said for the number 40 of Mike Liberta Jr. Liberta caught in the outside lane. Donnie Hill gets by. Jimmy Carter out of turn number 2, still racing. Joe Bush to the outside of fair. Joe Bush up to the 2nd spot. He is on the move. One of our former winners heading towards the front, Joe Bush. Lipke, the leader, has put some distance on the 2nd place car. We got trouble down in turn number 1. Trouble in turn 1. The 21 car, Terry Van Heitzman, has gone around. Mike Liberta Jr. in the 40 car was slowed up there as well. We've got caution out with 28 laps in. Joe Bush on the outside lane. Lipke on the inside lane as they race off of turn 4 and down the front straightaway. Joe Bush in the 101 car edging ahead in turn number 3. Lipke back to the 2nd spot. Here comes Needles in the 14. He looks for 2nd on the outside of Gary Lipke. Needles will move into 2nd. Lipke goes back to 3rd. Number 2, Rich Rohr to the outside of Mike Stacy, heading to 3. A battle for the 4th spot between 2 veterans, Mike Stacy and Rich Rohr. Rohr on the outside lane, going to be able to make it by. Heading down into turn 3, Rich Rohr from the back of the field up to the 4th spot, a little too hard into turn 3. Stacy back to 5th. Now tries to get by the 1. This could cause a situation on the backstretch. No, trouble in turn 4. Trouble in turn 4. And we got them stacking up. Coming down through turn number 4, 76 of Saluka, and the 1 car of Strobel not getting checked up in time for the caution. 12, the points runner-up, Don Harvey Jr. Harvey might drop to the third spot in points. Needles caught behind Harvey. Will thread the needle. Paul Pelletier in the 44 car slowing, running the outside lane. Paul Pelletier in the 44 car will bring out the caution. Yellow flag out for the number 44 car. On the green, coming off of turn number 4. Needles again, getting to the inside of Joe Bush. Steve Needles and Joe Bush up front. Here comes Seneca to the inside of teammate Steve Needles. Terry Seneca door slams with his teammate Steve Needles in 3 and 4. Now Seneca tries to make a run in Bush. He couldn't do it. Terry Seneca kind of coming out of nowhere. Seneca, the winner 2 years ago, goes to the inside of Bush. Down in 3 and 4. We've got a caution for Doug Summers. Caution for Doug Summers. Trouble for Gary Lipke. Gary Lipke in the 59 car is spun on the front straightaway. 37 car of Seneca wait before making a move at the 101 car of Bush. We're going to find out. Here comes Needles as well. He gets into Seneca. Steve Needles to the outside lane. He's going to try to get back around. Car pushing up a little bit in 4. Here comes Seneca to the bottom of Bush. Down into turn 1. They get together. Contact. Bush up the banking. 3 wide. Roar. Needles. They continue on. Mike Stacy will look for the third spot. Stacy on the inside. Stacy sideways up the track. Here comes Bush back. Jimmy Carter in the 28 right on the inside. Oh, things really getting interesting now. Terry Seneca was on the inside of Joe Bush. Bush tried to close the door. See the white flag soon. White flag this time by for Terry Seneca. Off of turn number 4, the 37 car, rolling to the checkered flag. Terry Seneca the win. Needles second. Third place to Bush. Coming off of turn number 4 in the 4th spot will be Rich Ward. 5th, Jimmy Carter. 6th place will be Mike Stacy. 7th, Roberta. 8th is Whipke. 9th is Fair.